Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette and this is my channel Evolve with Monette. I am a professional intuitive empath as well as an all-around life path 3 who has a crazy hair. We're going to get the crazy hair as well as an all-around life path 3 and a creative. And now that we know each other, I want to get started with the video. I wanted to talk today about some of the astrological aspects that you can expect to come upon this year. And so we're going to start with Sagittarius. So I've taken a bunch of notes because I think it's so important to understand how to utilize our transitions, these new moons, these conjunctions. And this is not going to be a breakdown about what all of that means. There is a lot of information here on YouTube for you to come do your own research. And here on Evolve, we evolve together, and that means we do homework together. So get to your homework if you're more curious. But what I will do is get into, oh, and I need to switch out because we're going to be doing this, and I want to make sure that we have the magic wand, okay? I love it. I love ridiculous things. All right, Sag. So, okay, there is this incredibly profound shift coming, and it's coming from Chiron, the wounded healer. So this is to start out our year. This is already something, an aspect that's happened, but what it's doing is causing us to dig deep, and it's causing us to really let go of the past this year. So that's something that I want you to understand and prepare for. There is a full moon in Leo on the 9th of February, which is going to awaken you to your adventurous spirit, okay? So you may want to go out and have fun and play. It's a really great time to discover what makes you thrilled and excited. Sagittarius, as you guys are a sign that needs to go out and play and needs to have fun and travel and have new experiences, take advantage of this time on February 9th. We have Mars and Jupiter, which is ridiculously good, and it's a great time for you to launch yourself. So that's also going to be happening in that month of March for you guys, okay? In April, it is great for love as Venus goes into the 7th house of relationships. So you are going to start to get really serious about how you want to be loved and what love looks like for you. You're going to start to conceptualize that, Sagittarius, and that's what I want you to know. So get ready for that. Again, this is your year ahead forecast, all right? So Venus is going to go retrograde in May. And so what this is going to do is deal with unresolved business regarding our lover. So we go from having a deeper idea of how we want to be loved to feeling like we're having unresolved business pop up the next month. And that's how the universe works. Everything's always coming into balance. So that is definitely going to be the direction that you guys are going as you move into next year. So lovers will pop back in. And it's a time for you to kind of see, do I want to have something with this person or not? Now, if you are in a marriage, that means that old flames will pop back in. Beware. Hello, beware. And if you are single, it means old exes pop back in, okay? So that's how we want to translate that for everybody. It's really important to do the work to shift your patterns here around love relationships. Sagittarius, you guys need a long leash. You need a long leash and a lot of time to get acclimated to the idea of commitment. It freaks you out on a deep, deep level. My bestie's a Sag, so I understand this energy intrinsically. But in this time frame that I just mentioned, you are going to be dealing with issues of love, and you're going to be dealing with unlearning your patterns of behavior because it's time for you to be in relationship. The universe is working in that, and be in relationship more fully. Let's say you're married, be in your relationship more fully, because sometimes we can be checked out. You know what I mean? All right, guys. A full moon in the 5th of June is going to give you a kind of an opportunity. It's kind of like peak exploration. And it's a time to balance these things, family and romance. That's happening in June. One of the things that can happen with Sagittarius is you guys are all or nothing. That's a fire sign. So we usually are. I am a fire sign as well. We usually are all or nothing. So they're saying your romance and your family are going to have to come into balance. So for those of you that are dating somebody new, these are introductions made. For those of you that are married and you've forgotten about your husband or your wife, this is a reconnection in a physical sense or an emotional sense. For those of you that are single, this is you deciding how you want to show up with your lover occur when they manifest. So that's one of the things that comes up here. We're going direct on the 25th of June. So out of that retrograde, so you're going to be not introspective anymore. You're going to feel powerful. You're going to feel emboldened. You're going to feel ready to kind of move forward. I love that for you guys, Sag. You're ready to take on new things. A new moon on the 19th of August is going to put things in your path that feel meant to be, especially regarding travel, meeting someone overseas who has a profound impact on you. And it feels like this is the beginning of a whole new chapter of your life. This is not just, oh, I love that. New chapter. Yes. This is not just an accident. There's a very synchronistic energy. So remember that time frame. Let me go back to it. This is the 19th of August. We have that new moon. Ooh, new fresh energy, overseas, travel, 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 and profound impacts. We also have a grand earth trine on the 8th of September. So this is about career. So if you guys are wanting to build a career in travel, you absolutely can at this time, because travel and career is awesome. We have Jupiter and Pluto in November, which means that you are committed to what the new career choice or pathway is, and it means that you're ready to move forward. Mercury is moving December 1st into your sign. And it means that your words are powerful and they will cast spells. So this is essentially your angel saying, like, pay attention. Your word is your wand. There is a great book called Your Word is Your Wand. Check it out on Amazon and find out more about that. I think I have it on my shelf, actually. Next time I talk to you, Sag, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up for my intuitive reading for you guys. They also talk about in December, December 14th, Venus is going into a love sector. Well, Venus is love, but it's moving into your chart and it's moving forward. So this means that you're going to have the emotional bandwidth to actually embrace the love that you've created. So what I'm seeing from this is you've unlearned some of the patterns in the middle of the year. This is April, May. That's time for exes and bad energy and all that stuff to kind of get washed out of your hair, and you are moving forward. By the end of the year, they're saying we now have achieved a 360 rather rotation, and you are feeling much better about the energy that you're putting out into the universe, and much better about the love that you're willing to accept. Love for you is hard. It's hard for you to lean into that, and you want to feel safe. But I wanted to just give you a couple things to look forward to. And please feel free to come back and reference this throughout the year. There are fantastic astrologers here on YouTube. I would recommend highly that you solicit some of them after you vet them energetically, I will say. Meaning, if they don't resonate with you, do not hire them, do not give them your coins. But I think that a personal in-depth chart reading for each of you would be wonderful. I will always recommend it. But that's an overview for some of the transits that are going to be happening for you this year, Sagittarius. I am so glad that you came and shared some energy with me today, and I want you to come back and join me next time, and we'll continue to evolve together.